Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika, nami pia naunga mkono wenzangu ndugu Raymond na ndugu Gideon na jamii yote ya Mzee Moi pamoja na jamii ya Wakenya wote kwa ujumla kutoa risala zangu za rambirambi kwangu na jamii yangu na watu wote wetu. Mzee Moi alikuwa mcha Mungu, anafuata maadili ya Mwenyezi Mungu, alikuwa mzee wa heshima ambaye aliheshimiwa Kenya nzima na ulimwengu mzima kwa ujumla. Mheshimiwa Spika, naomba Wakenya wenzangu wampe mzee heshima yake kwa sababu heshima si utumwa na Mola amuweke pahali pema peponi.
Member for Homa Bay County.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, even though always we do not agree politically with the late Mzee Moi, I'd like to give my condolences and that of Homa Bay County, and on behalf of my late father who served as a councillor and chairman of Kitimu County Council during Moi's time, and they worked closely together. Mr. Speaker, what I'd like to say is I remember Moi as a communicator. He was a sharp communicator. He communicated simply, consistently, and precisely. For example, Moi, this is how President Moi communicated. And if you did not hear his communication in his speeches, you would hear it in the songs, Mr. Speaker.
For Nandi Hills.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Let me take this opportunity on my behalf, my family, and the entire Nandi's constituency and the great people of Nandi to convey my condolences and to the family of late Moi. I had the privilege to have been in Kapsabet Boys, where Moi was a member of the Alumni Association. I want to, on their behalf, to say pole, and again, on behalf of my mother, who served as a maendeleo ya wanawake of the entire Nandi, a Nandi chairperson, I want to say, to give our condolences again. Thank you so much. May his soul rest in eternal peace.
Member for Kisauni.
Kwa kunipa fursa hii, kwa niaba yangu na watu wa Kisauni, ninachukua fursa hii kutoa rambirambi zangu kwa Mheshimiwa hayati Mzee Moi. Tunasema pole kwa familia. Asante.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika kwa kunipa fursa hii na wananchi wa Lungalunga na vile vile Kwale. Mheshimiwa Spika, mimi kumkumbuka Mheshimiwa marehemu Rais Moi ni wakati tulipokuwa akija Mombasa ama akija Pwani. Mimi ni katika wale ambao tulikuwa tukimuimbia kwa vigelegele, na kila wakati ambapo tumeachwa na pengo, lakini Mwenyezi Mungu amrehemu na kufadhili familia iliyobakia nyuma. Asante sana.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On behalf of the people of the great people of Tarbo and the larger Uasin Gishu, I take this opportunity to pass my sincere and heartfelt condolences to the family of our the late retired President of the Republic of Kenya. Girls' schools established. He was a conservationist, a patient person, resilient, tolerant, forgiving. These are virtues we as leaders should emulate. We will also remember him as people of Uasin Gishu for the great mega projects, that is the International Airport, MTRH, Moi University, where all Kenyans benefit at the moment.
Mr. Speaker, my commiserations to the family of the late President Moi. The late President Moi will be remembered for having provided the space for the discourse that led to the IPPG discussions that opened up the democratic space for this country. He has died at a time when the country was on very intense discussions over the future of this country in terms of its governance, elections, inclusivity, and other things. You have said with a rider, President Moi has, at least temporarily, stopped reggae. May his soul rest in peace. My recommendations or my commiserations on behalf of the people of Mathare. Thank you.
Member for Tiati.
Mr. Speaker, sir, President Moi was a class act. whatever material, howsoever Moi was created, Mr. Speaker, they do not make them any better anymore. President Moi was like a giant tree that gave shade to very many people. The tree has fallen. The giant tree has fallen. But I am comforted, Mr. Speaker, and encouraged that as the tree was aging, as the giant tree was aging, a seedling from the same tree had been planted. It has now blossomed into a fully grown tree, and that is none other than...
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity so that I can also condole with my fellow members of parliament. On my own behalf and on behalf of the people of Nyamira County, I want to bring my sincere condolences. Done a lot for the people of Kenya. We want to put the children of Mzee into the Lord's hands, because we know these are the saddest moments, particularly to the grandchildren who could have really wanted to stay with their grandfather, but because his time was up and God said, let him rest.
Member for Budalangi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On my own behalf and on behalf of my family and on behalf of the people of Budalangi, I take this opportunity to send my heartfelt condolences to the family of the late second president of the Republic of Kenya, Mzee Daniel Moi. Mr. Speaker, Moi had his good times, he did good things, and he also did bad things. But overall, he was our president, he united this country, he ruled this country, and he took care of all cadres of people. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Member for Subukia.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. On my own behalf, on behalf of my family and that of people of Subukia, I wish to convey my sincere condolences to the family of the great man, Mzee Moi. And I remember Moi for allowing the repeal of Section 2A that brought about the multipartyism that gave birth to the democracy that we are enjoying today. And secondly, Moi was a great mentor. He mentored very many leaders in this country, including our President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and his deputy. And Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is president today because of Mzee Moi. May his soul rest in peace.
Member for Mosop.
Asante sana Bwana Spika kunipa nafasi hii ili nitoe rambirambi zangu mimi binafsi na familia yetu na baba yangu ambaye ni mwandani sana wa rais aliyetuacha, Baba Sakayo Jeruyot, ambaye kwa mwaka wa 1950 wao ndio walienda kumtoa darasani akachaguliwa kama kiongozi ambaye alikuja Lejiko. Rais wetu ambaye ametuacha alianza historia yake kubwa katika jamii ya Nandi, masomo yake na vile vile kazi ya siasa. Mimi pia kama mtoto wa mzee nilipata nafasi ya kufanya kazi na yeye miaka 32 iliyopita. Nikajuana na yeye nikiwa Rift Valley Institute of Science and Technology, mahali ambapo tulikaribiana sana, na baadaye tukafanya kazi ambao mimi mwenyewe namshukuru kwa sababu yeye ametujenga kama watoto wake na vile vile kuweka msingi nchi hii. Na
Member for Mboni.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. On my own behalf and on behalf of my family and the people of Boni, I convey my sincere, heartfelt condolences to the family of a humble, generous, humorous, God-fearing, and a focused leader. We miss the Masiwa ya Nyayo and the roadside songs we used to sing. We have lost a great leader. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you.